Robbie, I don't even know where to start.
Wherever you can, Jean. People need to know what's happening.
It's not something people want to know. The truth's too ugly, too monstrous.
Try me.
The demons. You've reported on their drug operations, their violence, but you don't know the depths of it, Robbie. Drugs and weapons are just the surface. They're into trafficking. People, men, women, kids, mutants.
Mutants?
Yeah, they target the vulnerable. Runaways, addicts, orphans, the people no one notices when they disappear. They take them, use them for experiments, rituals. They break them in every way possible, body and soul.
What kind of experiments?
They use them to test new drugs, stuff that twists the mind, amplifies pain instead of dulling it. They inject mutants with chemicals to see if their powers can be weaponized or suppressed. Most don't survive. The ones who do, they wish they hadn't. And the rituals, Robbie, they're like something out of a nightmare. They mutilate their victims, carve symbols into their flesh while they're alive. They chant in some ancient language, call it a sacrifice to their leader, Mr. Negative. They drain blood into these black boiling cauldrons, force others to drink it as they chant. I've seen photos. It's unspeakable, Robbie. One kid, a mutant girl, maybe 13, had her skin peeled off in strips, all while they forced her to sing some twisted hymn. When they were done, they set her body on fire as her family watched.
Jean, this is beyond anything I've ever...
It's worse. My partner.
Captain Carter? What happened to him?
The demons took him. 2 weeks. 2 weeks of hell. They tortured him, cut him open, poured chemicals into his wounds, stitched him back up, and did it again. They kept him chained in darkness, fed him scraps soaked in blood. They whispered to him, whispered things no human should hear.
And the ritual?
Stanley, he's not the same. He talked about shadows that moved on their own, about cold hands dragging him into a circle of light. They stripped him, tied him to a slab, and burned symbols into his chest and back. He said he could feel something crawling under his skin, like they'd put something inside him. They poured this liquid down his throat, black and boiling. He said it felt like it was eating him from the inside. And they laughed. Robbie, they laughed. When we found him, he was screaming about shadows, about voices. He's in Ravencroft now, but...
But?
He's gone, Robbie. His body's there, but his mind... He flinches at shadows, screams in his sleep. Some days he doesn't speak at all, others he just laughs. And not the way Stanley used to. It's... broken.
Mutant rights groups are going to explode when this gets out. This is fuel for the fire.
And they should explode. This city hasn't done enough to protect mutants or anyone else. The demons don't care who they hurt. They see everyone as tools or sacrifices.